and welcome to our presentation from Group 1. The product we have chosen that has been released in Australia in the last 2 years is rented electric bikes from Lime. Lime was established in the United States of America and provides affordable and eco-friendly transportation services in major cities across the globe. The concept is simple. It costs just $1 to unlock a bike and then 30 cents per minute to ride it, allowing the user to drop it off anywhere as soon as they lock the back wheel. They can operate as push bikes and even have a motor for when your legs get a bit tired. And for Lime bikes, the delivered benefits are very crystal clear. Firstly, they are an extremely cost-effective mode of transportation and encourage commuters to stray away from their personal vehicles. The engines are 100% electric, therefore reducing carbon emissions that could be harmful to the environment. And Lime bikes have definitely been a success story, popping up in a number of major cities around the world, and have especially flourished in Sydney. With a fair distribution of new bikes, the goal is to minimise reliance on private vehicles for short distance travel and to provide a safer, healthier world for new generations. Lime leases their bikes at a more affordable price to prove that companies can be consistent with the consumer needs of a business strategy. The quantity of bikes, level of service, and rate of innovation is causing an increase in demand uncertainty. The company's ideas bind riders to the people and places that matter the most, bringing communities together and inspiring healthier urban living. Lime Bikes work closely with the non-for-profit organisation Denver Street Partnerships to create cost reduction opportunities that can in turn create connections between communities and existing value chains. By using cross-business partnerships, Lime was able to develop competitively useful resource and asset capabilities. In Australia, Lime Bikes is a smart or e-bike company and in its current market has a few competitors. Based on a 2018 RVI article, Lime Bikes is not even on top of the list for electronic bike companies in Australia. For example, on the Gold Coast there is Mobike, in Brisbane there's City Cycle. Just in Sydney alone, there's OFO and Ready Go, as well as O-Bike existing in multiple areas. In 2020, however, OFO and Ready Go will not be a competitor anymore for Lime Bikes. OFO announced they ceased completely in Australia due to bankruptcy in 2018. And according to The Australian, Ready Go quit from Sydney in 2018 as well. Furthermore, O-Bike also announced that the company will no longer operate in Melbourne, as it will only be available in Sydney. This means going forward, Lime Bikes will have a drastically decreased number of competitors in the current market. Lime Bikes' primary target market segment are millennials and students within the age bracket of 20 to 35-year-olds and are positioned in the low-income demographic. This market is located in highly populated city areas who communicate daily to their full-time or part-time occupation or university. The psychographic features of this target market include exercise-driven individuals who are socially and environmentally conscious. Lime Bike's secondary target market includes 15 to 50-year-olds who are behaviourally segmented to use the product infrequently for short time frames, for example, tourists. These customers are positioned in the low loyalty status, and the benefits sought from this secondary market is exercise, convenience, and enjoyment whilst travelling. Lime utilises a pay-as-you-go pricing model that is ideal for city environments where users will frequently travel short distances. The pricing method of $1 to unlock and then a further 30 cents per minute allows users to be charged based on their exact usage. This will serve to eliminate any overpaying that can be associated with fixed time hiring. Lime has also introduced a subscription service for those who travel more frequently or for longer distances, with a weekly fee of $5.99 and the usual unlocking fee. Lime's competitors utilise a similar pay-as-you-go fixed pricing schemes, with O-Bikes charging $1.99 for 30 minutes and OFO charging $2 per hour. Lime is able to remain competitive even with these higher base charges due to the value created with the increased availability of their bikes. This is a result of O-Bike and OFO scaling back their operations in Australia. Lime Bike conducts the marketing strategy of digital marketing through social media with a primary focus on Facebook. Lime Bike posts multiple times per month with photo and video promotions and are highly rated on the App Store. Previous Lime Bike promotions have included a 30-day free unlock fee to their customers, and as of June 2020, the company is expanding its subscription service Lime Pass to include daily and monthly passes with reduced renting prices. By placing a large number of bikes around Sydney, people are more likely to see these products and undergo a mere exposure effect, becoming increasingly familiar with Lime's offerings. This is beneficial because it is a zero-cost marketing method, yet still increases brand awareness. This notion of a mere exposure is also closely related to Lime's choice of placement or distribution. They have largely distributed their bikes to highly populated areas around Sydney, including around Centennial Park and Bondi Beach. And in doing so, a higher number of consumers are exposed to these products and will be interested in using Lime bikes. This method of distribution is called using direct channels, as the product goes straight from producer to consumer. A notable advantage of this method of distribution is reduced costs, as Lime's products do not lose value as they don't have to go through distributor or retailer channels. Lime bikes are a mobility method with great advantages of accessibility, efficiency, and cost effectiveness. From an ethical standpoint, their products run using zero carbon emissions, which is environmentally friendly and sustainable. However, it also has numerous ethical consequences. These include bikes being dumped or vandalised in public and sometimes blocking the sidewalks. There are also hygienic issues, especially with the rise of COVID-19. With the interest of the general public, the quality and safety to maintain these bikes and scooters must also be taken into consideration. With rising environmental concerns and increased density living, clean and accessible transport alternatives such as Lime will continue to grow in popularity. Lime is one of the largest bike and scooter hire companies, with this only increasing with a new merger with Uber's own electric bike. However, the recent global pandemic has caused this company unavoidable losses, with Lime having to recall their services for the duration of lockdown restrictions. As quarantine restrictions lessen, Lime has the potential to regain their profitability as their services offer an alternative option to public transport for those with lasting newfound health concerns as a result of COVID-19.